we have not had the best start to this season, and I'm back pretty early here, so should we just check it out? The first game after Ranheim was against Tromsø, our affiliate, and it was a really tight game. Either side could have won this, but it got to be a draw. Ended at a draw, and we had a couple of players playing pretty good and a couple of players not playing too well. Augustin and Skolik, Segolic was doing all right. They just didn't find the goals, but they had plenty of chances, pretty big chances, as you can see up here. Actually, this is us, 1.20. It's decent. It's pretty decent XG. We just didn't convert it to goals. So that's not too good. Sologic, pretty good performance. And then we are having the worry here. Pochettino not really lighting anything up in this game here. And Hafstad down here in the wingback area. Inverted wingback, actually. Not doing too well. Yeah. So that was not the best game in the world. Let's take a look at the next one here. The next one is a cup game. And we should have won, as you can see here. We are just not getting away with scoring goals. I played this formation again. Didn't really work out. We didn't find enough goals, and we are too leaky from behind. I mean, we should not be conceding goals against these. This is Gamle Oslo, and they are non-league. They have pretty much no players, or at least they got a couple of players, but they are not good. They are really bad. We should not be conceding this many goals. We should not even have 5 on target against us. There is something wrong, and I'm not sure what it is yet. Augustin and Nielsen doing really good. Hafstad doing well when he was up in the winger. I mean, this is a rotated squad, but again, we should not be having problem even with a rotated squad. We have so much better players than them. So, but in the end, we did win it in the overtime. I mean, not the best. And then we had a horrible result here against Mjøndalen. And Mjøndalen, if I'm not wrong, let's take a look at them. Yeah, they came up. They came up this season. They are promoted. They are a promoted team. No, they actually got down. Yeah, they were in the Premier. Okay, so it might not be that bad of a result. I actually thought they went up, but they were actually relegated. Still, I'm not happy about this. I'm absolutely destroyed by this result. A 1-3 at home. If we were to have any chance at winning this league, we should have won this match. Look at Felix Jørn here down here. Same with Hafstad. I don't... Prast doing completely nothing in this match. Hafstad up here doing nothing in the inverted wingback. Again, Segolic and Augustin. Totally fine. But our new guys, at least not our wingers and inverted wingers and stuff like that, inverted wingbacks, they are not doing too well so far. They need to show themselves. So shall Prast. Prast have not shown any good performance yet. And yet again, another season where we are having trouble with the central defense here. Not our defensive midfield. That is fine. Our halfback is doing absolutely fine. Sologic is finding some good performances, but we are leaking goals, and we're not looking good, man. So I've been sitting here thinking about what I could change if I wanted to change anything, and I think I've come up with something here. Now, the first thing I want to change is our defensive wingers. Or the wingers, 2 defensive wingers, actually. I'm going to go for defense on these guys. And when we're playing through the middle, I want them to sit narrow. And I think this is going to work. I think it might going to work. I'm not sure yet, but let's try this out. Let's try this out and see if it works. So defensive wingers. And that's it. What else do they have? Pass it shorter, shoot less often. That is perfectly fine. Now, instead of inverted wingers, I want to have wingbacks that is going to overlap these 2 guys on the defensive winger roles. And I probably need to... Wait, hold on. Oh, I didn't change his role here. Wingback. on attack, and I want them on attack because we are getting a lot of defense guys here. Actually, we got a ball-winning midfielder down here. No, this should be a halfback on defense. But we probably need someone else on defense. Nah, we got 5 defensive players now. That is interesting actually with the, but they will do backup work. They will back up our midfield player. And I think that's going to be really important when he's an advanced playmaker. And he's not really a defensive player at all. And when we're playing through the middle, we definitely want them. Oh, what? We need to take a look here. Yeah, we want to focus them in. Definitely want to focus them in. Do we want to start even lower line of engagement here? I think we want actually. So we are sitting a little bit closer to our defense. Do we want higher lines? I don't think I want higher lines. I think I want standard lines. No, I want higher lines. Let's try that. So we're changing quite a lot of things here. So the familiarity is going to change a little bit. One counter, we won't counter press, that's for sure. We want to distribute to flanks probably actually. We're not gonna, yeah, no, let's just go for center backs actually. They should be decent with the ball. Focus through mid, but overlap right and left. Should we go down in tempo? No. I think we're gonna stick with that as it is right here. Run a defense. I think I don't want to run a defense. I want to dribble this actually. I want to pass it a little bit more with this tactic. Now let's just stick it without anything here. Let's just go with that. And 204 on attack. We only got one support player. That's interesting. Highly structured. Yeah, it definitely is. Maybe we should stick them on support. That might be better. That might be better. That might be a lot better actually. But I would like to get them having tackle harder on. Do they have that? Yeah, they have that anyway. Okay. I don't want to actually... I don't really want them to... Nah, let's just keep it as it is here. Now let's take a look at the wingbacks. Pass shorter, shoot less often, close down more, tackle harder, mark tighter. That is fine. And the other one, he got the same. So that's fine. I think we're good here. I think this is the tactic I want to try now instead. It's still a focus mid, but it is very different compared to before. I think I want to switch to sweeper keeper on defend because we're playing a little bit higher line, so I want him to come out a little bit more sometimes. That will make sense. Take fewer risks, tackle harder. Yep. Our AP, yeah, I think he's fine now. He's protected way more. He is a way more protected guy with these defensive wingers here. Now the question is, do we want to go for something like this? No, not without the inverted wingers. We want to stick to playing it pretty narrow here with almost an arrow. Yeah. The question is Augustin any good on the shadow striker role here with this tactic? I don't think so. I think we'll be better with him on attacking midfield. So he will come a little bit deeper. I think that's gonna be better. So let's stick him on support probably, attacking midfield support. I think that's gonna be fine. We want him we want to protect our midfield a little bit more, and we need that with an attacking midfielder. What roles does he have? Move into channels, probably not a good idea. Mark tighter, tackle harder. I want that on him, even if he's not that good at it. But I still want to shoot more often. Nah, let's take that off. Let's take that off actually. He can take more risk. I think that's fine. And I want him to be a little bit. Nah, I want him standard actually. Want him to get further forward. When team has the ball, yeah, get further forward when we have the ball. That is a good idea. But I want him to protect our AP a little bit more when we are out of possession. Actually, the same with these guys. The same with these guys. Get further forward when we do have the ball. But return home when we do not have the ball. That's the way to go. The wingbacks, they are pretty much having what they should have. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good. Let's try this. And I'm gonna... Should I save it to something else? I think I'm gonna save it to something else here. I think I should save it to focus mid defensive. Let's save it like that. We still got the other presets, but I want this to work because I need to find something that actually we need to find something that works with the players that we have. And it seems like wingbacks or inverted wingbacks, that is not going to work out for us. The inside forward, that asymmetric thing is not working out with this players right now. So we need to switch things up and see what we can do. And Prast is our main focus here, and the halfback getting through that middle with Augustin up here as well. I think this. I mean, we need a win. I mean, that is absolutely important here. Let's take a look at who we are up against before. Actually, let's do a quick pick. They're putting Felix on up here. I am actually not that against it because Antonsen will then pump it. Yeah, I think that's good. I think that might be good. Look at that marking and tackling 11 and 12. He's gonna be. I hope he's gonna be good up here. I really hope. Pochettino on that defensive wing. Can he do? Yeah, he can. He definitely can. He's gonna be helpful in the attack as well. And he's not really shown anything anyhow, so maybe a new role for him will be good. Hafstad, Anderson, Omerson, Cetras, yeah. Hafstad, no, I want Sekulic. I want Sekulic. Even with I need the best team right now. I need the best team. So Hafstad is kind of our second choice. I mean, yeah, he's not gonna be happy here because I'm not gonna be playing him that much anymore. The problem is actually, who do we have that can actually play on the right side here? Not really anyone. Augustin can play there. Yeah. Okay, so one thing. We're up against Raufoss. And Raufoss, they are promoted, but they are currently sitting number 3 in the league. I'm actually not sure where they are predicted to be. Let's take a look where they were predicted. I would... Mid-table, just a couple of spots below us. But 51 in odds. We should definitely beat these guys. We should beat these guys by a couple of goals at least. That is what I want. But the thing is, we're now playing a tactic that we are not really that familiar with. Not compared to the others. Way more familiar with this one. But actually, I'm gonna switch our focus also primary train tactic with this one. I want this to be more focused now. Do we want to go back on balanced here? No, we should be in positive. We are the bigger team. We should be in positive. But I want to be a little bit more tighter in the midfield here when we are focusing through the mid, but overlapping with the wingbacks. Yeah, let's go. I'm feeling okay with what this is right now. We got a couple of support players. We got the attack players. We got this is good. This should be good. What kind of formation are they playing? So they are playing something narrow, probably. Maybe not. They do have a... Okay, wingback over here. Nope, our assistant got nothing to say here. Okay, submit team. This is gonna be interesting because the thing is, you can only lose maybe in a small league like this one. You can only lose 2, maybe 3 games. If you're losing more than that, well, you're out of the title race. So we have won 1. Drawn 1 and lost 1. Wait, what? So yeah, win 1, drawn 1 and lost 1. And we can't really lose too many games. I mean, that is not gonna be a thing here. If we want the title or we want a playoff or the second spot playoff, we simply need to win this kind of games against a promoted team. Below us in prediction. We need to win this. Let's go, boys. They got the first chance, so that's not really good to see. Over the top, and what is our winger doing? Antonsen, he just left his man. Okay, let's see what the defensive winger can do here. Okay, up to Sekulic, he can run. I mean, Sekulic can do things on his own here. He's good enough for that. But not this time. But he seems to be more and more a striker. I mean, last season he didn't really look like a striker at all. But This season he has shown me that he is our first choice striker. And yeah, Nilsson, I mean, he's back up, and so be it. Was that a wall? Was that a wall hit? A one-man wall hit. Wow. That's pretty poor from that free kick taker. So we're seeing two. Okay, we're quite good here with that XG this early on. Yeah, that was probably that one shot from Segulic, because he was one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Pretty much. Oh, that is good goalkeeping at least, but that was, well, I'm not sure if it was terrible defending or if it was just really good passing. Can he get that? No, he can't. Oh, come on, get to it. Yeah, good. Did you see how low Felix was? He was really low in the midfield there. But we should not be, I mean, we should not have this kind of problem here. We should beat them. We should have 4 shots on target by now. We're not looking good. We are, right now, I'm telling you guys, we are not even looking like a playoff kind of team. Nope. The problem is we do not have players with technique. We do not have players with great passing. Only a couple of players. So we need to figure out what we can do with the players that we have. The players that I got in. And I need to figure that out, because we can't really... It seems like we can't go through the middle. Doesn't seem to be working out at all. So we need to go wide somehow. And we need to have a way to gain possession and keep it. How is the possession right now? They have the possession. That should not be happening. We should have the possession. That's a really good pass forward from Prast, I think it was. So that was encouraging, but still I'm not seeing what I want here. Maybe I'm a little bit greedy because it is a new tactic and new formation. A lot of new instructions. A lot of player instructions. But we need to win. We need to win. I can't really just wait. I can't wait for something to happen here. I can't wait for something to happen. I need goals. And I need to not concede any goals. More important, actually. Not conceding goals. And we're not conceding goals, but we are giving away chances that could lead to... Okay, we did flatten it out quite heavily here on them. So that's a good thing. And we did keep our XG up. So let's move on. I mean, we do need a little bit of time to actually get this tactic to work. 0.74. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm not... Yeah, I want this to be 0.20 in this kind of game. Oh, that's a poor ball from Amazon, one of our best players. It's really not good. And a shot on. And they're going up in XG. Yeah, we can't let them have... We can't give away passes like that when we're playing a higher line now. That is really bad. Wait, what is going on? Why is it... No, well, it's gone. But it was showing both Alta shots... XG here. I don't want that. I'm not sure why I did that. Ooh, that's a nice takeoff from Pochettino, but he needs to do all himself here. Actually, maybe I should put run. Yeah, I probably should be a running. Ooh, this is too narrow, but there's no one to help him because Augustin is on attacking midfield now, so he's sitting way lower when we are defending, and then he doesn't get into the box before it's too late. But he's going to be helping our midfield a lot more, as you can see now, here. And that should be important for us gaining possession again. Yeah, we are not really letting them... That's too easy. It's way too easy. I'm not sure what I could do about that. Because what I'm seeing right now, I'm seeing a couple of things here in the match. Just with that one highlight, I saw a lot of things that I'm wondering what I could change or do something else. Because when we're right now trying to narrow them into our midfield, it's actually not happening because we've got so many people in there. So they are kind of just lobbing it over us. And since we're playing that high lines, they can actually do that. So that's actually not working out too well right now for us. But again, 3 shots on target. Yeah, I don't like that. Maybe I should go a little bit back again. Hold on. I'm gonna change. I don't normally do this, but I need to do something to actually, because what I've seen now, I think I know what to change to counter that. I think I know what to do to counter that. Now this is probably fine. This is probably fine. Except from this one. Run a defense. I want to run a defense still. Because we are starting pretty low in engagement. Then I want them to run actually. So we can make sure that the other guys is coming up there as well. This is fine too. I want to counter press and I want to counter. But I want to do it pretty low in our engagement. And when we are having this high defensive line, we are having trouble with having that many people in our central midfield here. So what we should probably change is letting them come in a little bit more, because we could use the halfback a lot more and instruct our advanced playmaker to not close down more. Let them come in and let the halfback do the work and the defensive wingers do the job. And Augustin, we should put him on attacking midfield instead, so he's just keeping that little bit of a distance to our midfield. So we are letting them come into the midfield. If you can understand, if you know what I mean, letting them come in here. And then we can close them down with the defensive winger and the halfback and the defensive winger over here, instead of the advanced playmakers and the AM, as we saw in the highlight. And we also saw in another highlight before that. I want that to happen instead. Because that will allow us to counter more. This will allow us to counter a little bit more efficiently. I do not want him to close down. I want him to tackle harder. I want him to not mark tighter. And I actually don't want you to mark tighter. Mark tighter. You are tackle hard. Yeah, close down more. Yeah, that is perfect. That is perfect. That is what I want. And that is fine. That is fine. Yeah, and these guys is already on it. So let's see what that does. It's a couple of changes, but it's a couple of changes that might change how the flow of the game is, or how they are flowing into our midfield. We should probably actually change someone. We should probably get someone off. We got one on a yellow, so that is probably one we would like to go get off, and he's on 6.1. So again, Felix, you're having a really bad game, and I Prask getting a bad game against. That is, I mean, let's bring Nash on, and Nash is gonna go over to deep line playmaker on I don't know, central midfielder on tech maybe. No, we don't want him. We want him down here, and we want him to not close down more, not tackle harder. Yeah, no, mark tighter. We don't want him to mark tighter. There we go. That should be it. Let's move on with time. We don't have a lot of time here to actually find a goal. Do not have many chances to actually see a highlight. Hold on, I want to change this. Where is down here? Okay. I'm not sure why this is changed. So where are our shots is inside the box. Theirs is also inside the box for the most part. But not the biggest. So, yeah. No highlights. And nothing. We had nothing from. I gained nothing from changing that so far. Absolutely nothing. Come on, please. We need to win this game. If we're not winning this game, I'm gonna say that this is gonna be a season where we are just probably ending in the, you know, top 4, top 5 playoff spots. And nothing more. I don't think we'll go up then. Yeah, that was a horrible highlight. This was an offside highlight. 11-6. The changes I did nothing. So I need to rethink what I'm doing here. I absolutely need to rethink completely what I'm doing. This is not working out. We need to find some wins. This is not good, man. This is terrible. I mean, a draw here is not the worst result in the world. Well, it is. I'm at home. I need to win these kind of games if we want to win the title. Close one by Pochettino, but not close enough. Full time. We are in... I mean, I'm in big trouble here because I wanted the title and that is gone. 2 losses after 4 games. It's over. The title is over. I'm not coming back from this. And again, we are seeing our wing backs, we're seeing our wingers not having a good time. I need to completely rethink our tactics. Completely. I need to do that. Because we are not getting the... Augustin is doing good again, at least, but it's not going to be enough. Let's get out of this match. Like I said, I need to rethink what I'm doing, and we need to... I'm going to show more matches this season. I'm not coming back for Tromsdalen here. It's a cup game. I don't care about it really. I care about the league. So I'm coming back for Graut or Grut or whatever their name is. And I'm gonna change tactics completely. I'm gonna overhaul the tactics. That is the end of this episode. And yeah, I need to go into my think box and figure out what I want to do with tactics and hopefully find something that's gonna work with these players. Because the asymmetric... it's not working. The play through the middle is not working right now. Something like that will work, but I'm gonna rethink what I'm doing here. And come back with a new tactic for the next game. Or actually probably 3 tactics. So, well, I hope to see you in the next episode.